So I created this university finder called UniMatch AI through my course in the program. It's just a table of content. The introduction. In the world of higher education, there's a multitude of factors that influence choice, like the SAT and ASAT, tuition fees, program strengths, and location. Like, let's say if the college is out of state, then you have to pay out of state fees. There are different applications and platforms designed for all of these things, but usually these tools operate separately from each other. There are ranking systems, net price calculators, distance calculators, and student forums like Reddit scattered all throughout the internet. So right now, usually students have to like open up maybe 15 tabs just to really get reliable, accurate information for just one college. And as a rising high school junior in New Jersey, I face this exact frustration firsthand. And like millions of students, I struggled immensely to navigate this fragmented landscape just to find my own best fit college. So driven by this personal struggle, I built UniMatch AI. Our platform brings together all of these disjointed tools and creates one comprehensive platform that takes into account all aspects of this college hunt as it includes academic filters, distance calculations, financial calculations, live admission chances simulations. Now, with this application, there's a greater clarity regarding information, and the average prospective student will have an easier time confidently navigating the path to university. Okay. My problem statement. Um, Choosing a university forces these families to navigate the fragmented and overwhelming landscape. Again, like I said, these important information remains hidden with isolated tuition calculators, fits rankings websites, and disjointed forums online. This information isn't just scattered, it's like actively hidden. These students must manually piece together academic requirements, geographic barriers, and the true financial costs on their own. All of this clutter of attempting to remember information can lead to just decision fatigue, missed deadlines, and anxiety. And without a single source of truth, applicants often risk making life-altering choices based on incomplete, disorganized, or outdated data. Why this problem? The popularity of test optional policies like the ASAT and ASCT and SAT are now being optional for a lot of these top colleges, and application portal systems have led to students applying to an increase in number of colleges compared to previous years. The increase has caused the volume of applications to rise so much that historical records have basically become irrelevant, thus causing acceptance rates at popular schools to reach their lowest point in history. So these students can no longer use these old records to predict their chances of being accepted. Real world insights, information overload. The average high school senior, like I said, visits over 10 different websites just to research a single university's baseline metrics. Now, obviously, a senior would probably think about applying to maybe 4 or 5 colleges. So that's a lot of time wasted. The price transparency gap. Over 60% of students eliminate high quality universities early in their search simply because net price calculation tools are just too difficult to find or use. So a lot of their dream colleges or a good fit college is now lost because of bad research and misinformation. Wasted application fees due to inaccurate baseline alignment. Millions of dollars are spent annually on application fees for safety or reach schools that do not fit the students' actual profiles, and are just wasting money on a school they know that they can reach or they can't reach. Again, college, board, and Reddit, these fit the information overload. Now, our solution. UniMatch AI bridges the information gap by uniting the whole process of college search into one intelligent platform. By bringing together detailed sorting, distance mapping, and student profile benchmarks, as you can see over here, we remove the process of filling out college applications. The platform's real-time admission probability engine of our platform calculates desired outcomes according to a student's profile, which you can input. I'll show on later. UniMatch AI turns a fragmented, stressful chore into a streamlined, data-driven experience, empowering families to build optimized college lists with total confidence. Again, these are just images of the application, which I'll show you more of. The impact. Now, this app creates equality by providing premium data-backed college admission services for all students at zero cost, eliminating the need for costly private services. Again, that's just wasting money. Our website already does that. Prevents debt pitfalls. It saves families from burdensome education loans through direct access to invisible aid programs. scholarships and actual net price estimates, like I talked about in the previous slide. It draws on predictive machine learning. It becomes a sophisticated AI network that analyzes essays, monitors real-time enrollment trends, and immediately reacts to test optional policies. We won't even need to search it up. And it bridges the whole ecosystem as it goes into a two-sided platform by providing dedicated dashboards for high school guidance counselors and direct recruiting channels for universities. I'll talk about that in a bit. Our future plans, holistic activity mapping, we plan to extend the filters for matching high school activities, competitions, and sports in order to enable students to match their individual activity profiles with those traits preferred by leading universities. Like you talked about extracurriculars, where you plan to add more of those. Global campus matching, increase our database size to include thousands of educational institutions around the world, including those in local community college level. We only have about 45 in our database right now, but we plan to, of course, add all the Ivy Leagues, local community college levels, state universities, and even institutions abroad like Oxford. Intelligent essay feedback system. We plan to develop an interactive module that would provide essay feedback based on previous successful essays, like from a Harvard alumni, what they did or spoke about in their essay to get accepted. Okay. You want me to show you a demonstration now?
Yeah, sure.
You can still see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can click on Access Portal login or sign in and register. Now this will show you your saved data. Okay. Now again, you can just click home or launch matrix workspace. It'll lead you to the same thing. Okay. So our left sidebar over here. Wait, give me a second. I think this is the wrong one. Can you still see my screen? Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So over here in our left sidebar, it provides your home city and location. For now, we'll just go with New York. This is where you put all your data and information. Now, state of residency, we have every single US state and the federal district and territories like Washington, D.C. And also you can input that you're a foreign and international student. I'll just go with New York for now. Okay. Now you have to input your GPA. I'll put 3.7. Now, since a lot of these colleges are test optional for now, you don't have to mandatory put in your SAT score and ACT score, but I'll just put it in for now. Financial profile and cap. This includes an annual household income, family size, match budget cap. I'll just keep it the same for now. It also includes your target major track. We'll go with civil engineering and then a target minor. Now this includes the regions, like let's say you live in the Midwest, but you want to go to a college in the Northeast, so you just click Northeast. And then preferences as if you want an urban campus, suburban, or rural, we'll go suburban. And now these are the extracurriculars tabs that I was talking about. So these include your clubs and personality traits. So I'll just put in robotics, student government debate. Okay. So over here you can see is all of our colleges in the database. So like for Purdue, for example, its distance is 611 miles away. You have to pay out of state fees. It's ranked 38 in nationally in the United States. You have to pay about 14,877 per year. This is a target match. Your admission odds are 61%. But if you click on get tactical strategy, you can see if you really want to lock in to this college, uh, the website offers you tactics like boosting core STEM leadership, extracurricular impact, maintaining high academic rigor and senior year courses, and you're finding your unique essay narrative. Again, these are just what the college is famous for. And then we have a hypothetical odds and distance simulator. So let's say in your senior year, your GPA increased to like a 3.85 and you managed to get a perfect score on the SAT and you add in athletics, your chance has greatly increased. It's now a 74%, so a +3 chance. Okay. Is there anything else you want to see on this slide?
No, I think I have an idea of how it works. Do you have any
Okay.
other
There's
features?
another side. Yeah, there's also an institute view. So it's two-sided,
Okay.
like I said. So this is for like the institutions. Since instead of having to filter through like 1,000 applications, you can just put in your like the database over here, minimum GPA baseline, like 3.7, a minimum SAT, 1400. Again, this is just all the database. Let's say this. And then if in case you wanted a greater filter and just doesn't use the names. And then these are all the students that would really fit or make a well use of your program. Yeah, so that's it.
Okay, that's really interesting. And the fact that you thought about the institutional side is also, really impressive. So the presentation was really good.
Thank
And
you.
how did you come up with this like problem statement and uh, like how much research was involved in this project?
A decent amount. I originally came up with this project in my mentorship group. Like I was the one to introduce it since I myself was having trouble like deciding what college I want to go to. So this was more of a personal struggle. What was your other question that you asked? Sorry.
Yeah, how much research was involved in the project? So the fact
A
that
decent
you,
amount. I wouldn't say too much.
yeah, the fact that you thought about the institutional part also. So I just want to know how did that idea came up?
I knew that applications usually take a lot of time for
Hmm.
colleges, and that's like extensive work. But with the use of AI now and that website, instead of having to go through thousands of applications, you can
Yeah.
just use AI to immediately factor out these students that would be a waste of your time, right? Reviewing an applicant, since if you want someone with a 1400 SAT score, someone with a 1300, you're just wasting your time reading the application. So
Okay.
it will help. Yeah.
Understood. My other question is, like, if you had to like market it, okay, let's say you publish this and you had to like create a go-to-market strategy for this, how would that look like? Like, how would you market this product so that it reaches its audience?
I would especially use, I like the student side, but if I had to market this, I would especially use the institute, as this would be like a large time, like it would save a lot of time for these colleges. Instead of having to go through these applications, I would market it as the institute view is saving you so much time, so you can spend your already low time on like actual applicants who could probably get into your program and make a good use of it.